Hey guys, this is Karthikeya Kantwal and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. Now it is a fresh week, so we don't have a lot to discuss of the previous watch list. So without wasting much time, directly moving on to what's new. Starting from the equity side, we have the first plan trade on Axis Bank, which is going to be a long based on the strong high low formation. So we're going to go for a long at the supply turn demand zone at 662, stop loss at 652, ideal targets 1% on the upside. The second one is a short planned on HUL, Hindustan Unilever, because it was making higher lows, but it has broken multiple previous swing lows now and it has started making lower lows. So we are anticipating a lower high pullback till 24.25. Stop loss at 2455, near the ultimate swing high or the origin swing high right now. Ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the third one, Cipla. Now Cipla, the trade is similar to Axis Bank. However, instead of high lows, it is a strong range breakout from 820 to 835. We're going to go for a long at 830, stop loss at 820. Ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the fourth one, Tata Steel. The structure is really similar to Axis Bank, where we have really strong high low formations, and we're going for a long at the previous swing high turn support now at 700. However, this is also a big round psychological number, so that might play into our favor as well. Stop loss at 690, ideal targets 1% on the upside. Moving on to the final liquidity trade is a short planned on TVS at 520. Now this is slightly aggressive because it is making strong high lows right now. However, we are taking a short based on the fact that it is a strong resistance and a previous swing point after which the high low trend ended. So that is what we are anticipating, with the stop loss going at 527, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Now moving on to what you guys like the most, the indices, starting with the first one, Nifty. Now on Nifty, there is one tricky thing that we have again. I told you guys, when the market is at recent highs, taking an aggressive counter trend position or an aggressive position in general on the charts is well inadvisable or ill advised, at least in my opinion. So I would suggest that look for conservative longs near 14250 or 14240, stop loss going at a 14200. When I talk about the option chain for Nifty, I have immediate resistance at 14400 with negative change but total standing 1.9 million contracts. Significant at 14,500 with 192,000 added contracts. On the downside, for support, I have 14,300 with a massive 1.6 million contracts being added, and significant at 14,200 with even bigger 2.1 million contracts added. The PCR of volume comes out to be at 0.85, which is well, nothing to write home about. It's not special, it's not aggressively bearish or anything. It's moderately bearish. So from the option chain, it seems that we are poised for 14,500 or at least 14,450, 14,500 if we have a flat or green opening tomorrow. When I move on to the second index, Bank Nifty, there is a problem that we face here. That is, if you remember a couple of days ago, I told you guys that Bank Nifty is underperforming Nifty, or vice versa, Nifty is outperforming Bank Nifty. Now for a general market direction or a trend definition, I have observed that Nifty and Bank Nifty should be more or less aligned in the same manner. However, Bank Nifty is visibly in a flat trading range between 31,950 till 32,300. Until and unless it breaks that range, I don't really see it going anywhere. For tomorrow, I would prefer to go for longs near 31,900 or for longs above 32,150. When I talk about the option chain for Bank Nifty, I have resistance at 32,200 immediate with 309,000 added contracts. Significant at 32,500 with 289,000 added contracts. On the support side, I have 32,000 with 263,000 added contracts, and significant support at 31,700 with 170,000 added contracts. When I talk about the PCR of volume for Bank Nifty, that comes out to be at 0.98. Again, nothing to write home about, a bit more bearish than Nifty, but that is visible on the charts as well. Whereas Nifty is making strong high rise, Bank Nifty is in a flat trading range. This is it for tonight, guys. This marks the end of today's video. If you are liking the content, if you are liking the analysis, let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel and press that bell notification icon as well. I hope you have a really wonderful and green trading session tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.